turnaround stream in I don't even know how long. Yes, people, welcome back to another live stream. Does any of you OG subscribers remember this hoodie? I used to do so many MC freestyle videos, and I'd be wearing this hoodie. And look at it now. Sadly, it's got a little bit worse for wear, a little bit faded. So it's now become a hoodie. I mean, I used to keep it for best. I used to wear it on nights out. I used to wear it in videos where I was emceeing and rapping. Now I just keep it as a kind of wear it round the house kind of thing, nip to the shop in it kind of hoodie. As you can see, it's all faded. It doesn't look that good, does it? So yeah, welcome back to another stream. The second stream of 2022. We kicked off the first one yesterday where we started working on a remix. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check it out because it's quite cool actually. We start working on a remix where I've got no idea where it's going to go. We're just going to do it stream by stream, and we're going to build the track up, and we're just going to see where it goes. The vocal is not the best. I'm not the happiest with the vocal, but it was the cleanest vocal of the acapella for the remix I wanted to do that I could find. I might find a better one, who knows? But at the moment, that is what we're rolling with. So we're back with another stream today with a gig announcement. So some of you, if you've been watching the previous streams, you'll sort of have a little bit of a vague idea about this gig. You won't know too much, but you'll remember the date if you've been watching the other streams. So I did a stream not too long back, and it was like general updates moving into 2023. And I told you guys on the stream that I'd been a little bit of a stupid boy, and I'd actually double booked myself for two gigs on the same day. So essentially, I took a booking down in Southampton for the 21st of January to MC at an event. And then me being a stupid me took a gig in Scunthorpe to DJ on the same day. And for some reason, I got it in my head that these days were essentially different days. I thought the Scunthorpe gig was the day before the Southampton gig, and I just got everything messed up and wrong. And in the end, I had to make a decision on which one was going to benefit me more, which gig I was going to do. And sadly, in some cases, I picked the Scunthorpe one because I want to push the DJing more than the MCing, and I was getting more out of doing the DJing one than I was doing the MCing one. The MC one, there was a DJ essentially wanted me as his MC. So he actually asked if they could book Noble and have him to MC for me. So I was very honoured. I was very grateful, but it was a million miles away, and essentially, I did make the mistake. I did make the error. If I hadn't double booked myself, then I probably could have, ended up doing both. If I'd have just done the Scunthorpe one for a different date, might have been a little bit, better. And then I suppose I could have done both in some sense, providing the venue was free. So yeah, I made the decision, and that's the one that I have rolled with. So disappointment for some, excitement for others. So let's talk about the Scunthorpe gig. What can I tell you about it? Well, I can't tell you like dead loads because I don't really know what's going on myself. Other than I am the main deal. I am the guy itself. So yes, I've been booked to play at Scunthorpe, a place called Oscar's Bar, which is a nice venue actually. It's a nice big place. I've been in there a few times, and a good friend of mine, DJ Nico, has an event on, and they use that venue, and they have an event called Hard Drive, and they put some banging nights on in there. and a friend of mine works behind the bar, and she asked if I was available for a booking, and they essentially booked me to play at this venue. So it's just me. So from 10 at night until 2 in the morning, you have got me playing all the finest in bounce, clubland, hard dance. You name it, I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna be going through my list of all of my bounce. I'm gonna be playing the cheese. I'm going to be playing loads of remixes of well-known classics, loads of remixes of some newer stuff as well. And I will be going a little bit harder as well, you know, a bit of hard bounce in there as well. And, you know, it's just going to make for what I hope is going to be an enjoyable night. So you can come down to this night, and it will cost you £3. So it's only £3 to come in. So, you know, come in for £3 and get yourself, you know, a nice boogie on the dance floor or a rave, whatever you want to call it. Like I say, I'll be playing the, you know, the best in all the sort of genres and sub-genres, you know, of bounce. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be hopefully an enjoyable night. And I think the Layman is going to come down and he's going to host for a little bit as well. So there will be the Layman on the mic as well. And it should make for a really spectacular, really enjoyable night. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, I can't wait. It's going to be a shed load of fun. It's a nice way to kick off the year as well. You know, playing the genre of music that I love, which is bounce. You know, I love playing me bounce and stuff at the moment. So it'll be great to get in there, smash out the bounce tunes. Really looking forward to it, and hopefully it's just set for a banging night. So that is on Saturday, the 21st of March. So it's 2 weeks this Saturday. And you'll be able to witness this night for yourself. You know, if you're local to Scunthorpe, or if you're not too far away from Scunthorpe, you know, get yourself into Scunthorpe. For me, you know, it's a bus ride for me essentially, but I'm with the Layman, so we'll be car riding. But you know, when I want to go to an event or a night in Scunthorpe, you know, especially like, you know, if I'm at Bounce to Your Drop, as they're in Scunthorpe, I normally jump on the bus, and the 350 literally stops right outside the top of my street, really. So I just go to the main road. There's a bus stop, and I can hop on a bus, and you know, takes me straight to Scunthorpe. You know, and that's a good thing, because you know, I don't drive myself. So sometimes, you know, you get booked for these things, and sometimes you think, well, actually, you know, how am I going to get there? And you know, I got booked obviously for, you know, the 16th of December last year. Mad to say that's last year now. And sadly, I had to turn it down because the trains were striking. And you know, it comes to situations like that where you think, well, maybe Noble, you know, you should pass your driving test. But then part of me thinks, like, I don't actually want to, in some sense, pass my driving test, because I don't like the way the world's going, and I don't like the way we're going into all these electric cars, and I don't like the busy roads. I don't like having that responsibility of being behind the driving wheel, and you know, if you've got people in your car and then you have an accident and you crash, you know, it's on you because you're driving, and you know, you've got to sort of, you know, your other people's safety are essentially in your hands. And you know, then there's like pedestrians to think about, and you know, there's other traffic. And I mean, I've had a bike and stuff on the road, and that was a shed load of fun. So maybe one day I will get me arse into gear, and I will pass the driving test. It's just, I don't know. You know, a lot of things put me off, like the price of insurance, the price of cars going electric, and you know, I'm not exactly unhappy. It doesn't grind me down, and I don't sit there and mope about and think, oh fuck, I need to drive. Do you know what I mean? it's not for me. It's not like a mega mental issue, but it is something where I'm thinking, do you know what? Maybe I do just need to sit there and get it done. So who knows? Maybe. But you know, so when the layman's driving, it's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes, you know, he gets booked somewhere, I get booked somewhere totally different. But yeah, with the train striking, that was a bit gutting. But obviously we had an alternative gig. I got booked in Scunthorpe. Yeah, Scunthorpe saves the day again. And I did Frantic in Scunthorpe, which was a banging night. So, but yeah, if you are local to Scunthorpe, get yourself down to this night because you know you'll enjoy it. You know, what is there not to love? I'm going through my bounce collection and you know picking out the very best. You know, only the best. And I can't wait. It's you know it will be a shed load of fun, which is a good thing because I like it when things are fun. So yeah, make sure you get yourself down to this night if you have not got nothing on. So there we go. But that's it. We're in the new year. The festive period is over. Christmas is over. New Year is now over. It's bank holiday today, and I love proving people. I love proving people wrong. I had a little bit of a. I don't want to say an argument, but I had a discussion with someone yesterday, and they was adamant that it wasn't a bank holiday, and they was back at work today. It wasn't a bank holiday, and it is a bank holiday. I was right. And I remember someone the other day telling me it was going to be a bank holiday this Monday, and I was like, I'm certain it's a bank holiday today. I probably could have Googled it, but you know, when I just think, well, it's not that big of a deal, is it? You know, whether it is or it isn't. But then when I heard this morning that it was a bank holiday, I just thought, yeah, damn, I was right. I knew it was a bank holiday. But yeah, the festive period is over. Am I glad? I am kind of glad because I do kind of like routine, you know, especially like Boxing Day, like you know, this time a week ago it was Boxing Day, and you know, to rave on a Monday, it was a shed load of fun. Do not get me wrong, but it was weird. It felt weird, and then you know, I was raving on Saturday for New Year, which I will touch up on, and that was Saturday. It felt like you know, it had been like a whole week since the last rave because it wasn't. You know, you rave on the Monday, you're recovering days Tuesday, you sort of feel a little bit back to normal Wednesday, like from tiredness. Then Thursday I went for a banging meal. I can't remember what I did on Friday, to be honest. Friday is just, well, what did I do on Friday? I think I just chilled on Friday. And then Saturday, you know, I was back raving again. So you know, I do like routine, and you know, the festive period is always a weird one because you know Christmas Day can fall on some odd days. Like this time it was a Sunday, but you know, like next year it's gonna be a Monday. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously Boxing Day will be a Tuesday, so raving on a Tuesday, and then New Year's Eve will be a Sunday. So then you'll be raving on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? So this year, so you know, it's always a weird one, and the days are weird. You know, opening times for shops are weird. You know, the Christmas periods. So it's always nice when you know you get back to that normal routine of your normal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm back at work tomorrow in a brand new office. As we moved office just before Christmas, and it literally was. You know, on the Friday before I broke up for work, I went in on the Friday because the week before I was ill, so I was making some time up, and we literally just moved, got a load of our like office stuff, moved to the new office, and we didn't even like set anything up. And then I broke off for Christmas, so it was just one of them. So I don't know what the office is going to be like now. I don't know if it's been set up. I mean, I would imagine it probably will have been. So I don't know if I'm going tomorrow to the office just all being complete, whether there's going to be some stuff that we'll have to do. I'm not even sure. I am not even sure, but we're going to be in a new office space. It should be all right. I mean, I liked where we were before in the Thornton Village Hall. It was a really nice office space. Really good. So I was gutted to leave it, but we're on to a new year, new office. It could call for great things. Could call for some amazing things. Who knows? So yeah, so we're getting back to that normal routine. And yeah, so make sure to keep notified on this channel. I will be announcing some more gigs because I have got a couple more to announce. Well, I think I've got one more to announce, and then there's a couple that are in the pipeline, but they've not been announced yet. Well, one of them I can announce it as it's just a wedding actually that I'm doing for somebody. But what I was gonna say is there is another one that has not been announced yet, and there'll be a couple of things in the pipeline. What one being the movement, I suppose. I'm not sure what is going to happen with that at the moment. Obviously, the Boxing Day gig was cancelled, so I'm not sure as of at the moment whether they're going to reschedule a movement date and whether the likes of myself will be booked for it to make up for missing out on the Boxing Day. I did on New Year's Eve. I did actually see the guys who run the movement, and they did apologise for the cancellation. So who knows? If not, maybe it's just a curse. Who knows? Yeah, so New Year's Eve, I'll touch up quickly. I nearly forgot. So New Year's Eve was probably one of the best New Year's Eves that I've probably ever had, to be honest with you. So this year, I mean, normally for New Year, I normally go around to a friend's house and they get the decks on and we see the New Year in. And this year I decided, you know what, I want to go to a rave. And my good friend the layman was doing photographs at the Doncaster warehouse for Destruction on New Year's Eve. So I decided last year I could have gone with him, and actually I didn't. I don't know. Just at the time I didn't feel up. I didn't feel in the mood, so I actually didn't go. And I kind of regretted it a couple of days after. So this year I was kind of like, well, do you know what? I'm actually not going to miss this year. So I decided to go with him, and it was a really good vibe all night long. There was two rooms, so they opened up the upstairs room in the Doncaster warehouse, which I've never been in before. I've only ever been downstairs and outside. Because they don't open the upstairs all that often, and especially in summer, they keep the outside, they use the outside and they put decks in the outside terrace. I'd never actually been upstairs before, and yeah, to go up there, it was actually quite a buzz, and it's a night, it's one of the better room twos that I've actually been in. When it comes to like gigs and venues and clubs, and I've been in a few venues where I played the room too, and the room itself has maybe just been like a little diddy room, or just not really that good. Whereas this one it actually had a really good vibe to it. It was quite big, it was quite spacious, and it just it had a good vibe in it. So it was a really nice room in itself. Um, you know. So yeah, so downstairs was all your sort of like UK hardcore, your power stomp, and then upstairs was all your bounce and stuff. So upstairs there was the likes of Nixie Device, Hannah Taylor, Joey S. George, Jambo Porter. All them people, Samsey and Sensible. They were all rocking out the vibe up there. And then downstairs you had the likes of DJ Kurt, Vinyl Groover, Seduction, there was Sharky, and a few other names to mention, and MCs and stuff like that, tearing it up, and it was really good. It was a really enjoyable vibe, and yeah, it was an absolutely belting event. So big ups to Stu, the Doncaster warehouse. like I say, you know, to see the new year in, see so many friends, familiar faces, rave the new year in, it was just a really good vibe. And not that I haven't enjoyed the other years where I've been at a friend's house having a mix, because I did, you know. And don't get me wrong, you know, there's nothing against, you know, not going there like, oh, you know, or anything like that. It was just literally, I thought, you know, I haven't done a rave. I'm not actually booked anywhere for New Year, but I fancy a rave this time. And I thought, well, I did miss out last year, and I thought, you know, let's not miss out this year. But they was cool about it anyway. You know, they did invite me to go around. Don't get me wrong, but like I say, I was just busy. You know, and I just decided to go there instead. Do something a little bit different for New Year, and get myself into a mucky rave. So anyway, that is going to do it. So save the date, 21st of January, 2 weeks on Saturday, just under 3 weeks now. Bounce, Clubland, Hard Dance, Scouse House, you name it, I'm going to play it. Hard Bounce, bit of Hard House maybe, who knows. So yeah, make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share. We'll see you all soon. Please. Boom.